Max Rich here with Totally Electric Guitars. And today we are going to be covering some Dire Straits, Money for Nothing. For me, for my money, Dire Straits is probably one of the sweetest, 80s rock songwriters, if you look at, his catalog, Brothers in Arms, Money for Nothing, Sultans of Swing, all these, mega hits, and his super unique style of that kind of, electronic 80s infused rock. A little less blues rock oriented and a little more, I want to say, that new age rock that kind of came of age in the 80s. In any case, this song, Money for Nothing, is really not a crazy complicated song, but it does have that unique Dire Straits feel where it's not such a typical rhythm. And what I mean by that is the intro, the main riff, is a perfect example. This kind of that riff right there, it has this kind of bouncing feel, and it's not, like I said, it's not crazy complicated. The majority of it is power chords. Right? That kind of a thing. But what he's doing is outlining chords, which is really cool. For example, that right there is like a G minor 7. But in a really unique voicing, something that, not a lot of players think of when they think of G minor 7. They usually think something like that. But very rarely do they think that chord. And that's where Dire Straits went with this, that beginning. And then goes into this kind of sliding, where it's all basically power chords, but different versions of power chords. The majority of people play their power chords like that, maybe a 2-string power chord instead of a 3-string, but very few people reverse the notes in power chords. For example, a G power chord is just G and D. But if you reverse that and play D and G, there's a power chord right there, but in a reverse order. So that's kind of what Dire Straits is doing, That right there, he's going from a G power chord to a C power chord inverted. So little things like that can really kind of, at least for me, spark my imagination as to what I can do with my songwriting and just a few simple power chords. If you kind of tweak how you think about power chords and how you think about really simplistic guitar stuff, you can come up with some rhythmically really cool things using simplistic harmonic ideas. So stick with me and I will show you the licks to the song, how they kind of fit into this little simplistic theory I'm talking about, and hopefully at the end of this you'll be playing Money for Nothing.